Some friends might ask, "You mean the US state?" But in truth, this country is a small yet stunning country tucked south of the Caucasus Mountains, bordered by Russia to the north, Turkey and Armenia to the south, the Black Sea to the west, and Azerbaijan to the southeast. From Gothic and eclectic architecture to Mediterranean-inspired cuisine and traditional folk dances treasured like national gems, this country is a cultural mosaic. Stroll into charming restaurants with fairy tale-like fireplaces, or marvel at palaces, cathedrals, and magnificent castles. You'll feel like you've stepped into a storybook. Its name is Georgia, a story with many secrets that have never been told. Now let's take a closer look. Spend just a few days here, and you may feel nature healing you with its crisp, invigorating air. Begin your journey on winding trails that lead to mystical peaks and ancient glaciers that have stood for thousands of years. Wander through old villages that seem to whisper long-lost secrets from a forgotten time. Every place you visit, every structure you encounter, carries a soul, each one telling a unique, powerful story of Georgia's past and present. Before continuing the video, we have a quiz for you. Arrange the following letters to name a valley in Georgia. We have a hint. It is known for its glaciers, legends, and status as one of Georgia's highest summits. Please comment your answer below this video. Let's explore every corner of this place. No matter how many times you visit Georgia, the country will continuously charm you. Incomparable, centuries-old monuments will spread all of history out before your eyes and tell you stories that you can hear nowhere else. One of those creations is Vardzia, a grand ensemble of medieval cliff architecture and one of the most popular monuments in Georgia. The 40,000 square meter cliff of Vardzia is located 300 kilometers away from Tbilisi, in the historical Meskheti province that is now a part of the Samtskhe-Javakheti region. Vardzia has been granted immovable cultural monument of national significant status. It was mainly built during the 12th century and is associated with the reign of two monarchs, Georgi III and his daughter, Queen Tamar. Vardzia, at that time, was the center of the country's political, cultural, and religious life, and has preserved traces of the developed civilization that existed centuries ago. Bardzia is a fortress city carved into a cliff, 900 meters long, and divided into floors throughout its height, which are connected through tunnels. "900 years ago, this cliff city had a modern city infrastructure, including a plumbing system. Endless wars and earthquakes over centuries caused significant damage to the unique structure. In total, modern Vardzia has 242 caves partially or totally preserved, along with a few remaining kvevras from its 28 original wine cellars. The site was once a main center of paganism and features a vast complex of halls, caves, altars, and temples all carved into stone. Uplistiki is a rock-hewn town, one of the oldest settlements in the Caucasus, and a historical city center. It is located in the Shida-Kartli region, 10 kilometers east of the city of Gori, on the left bank of the river Mtkvari. Covering 4 hectares, it included secret tunnels, prisons, a pharmacy, streets, and a protective moat on the east and north sides. Uplistiki had 4 gates facing each direction, and even housed the 2-column reception hall of Queen Tamara. This hall stands out for its grand size, refined construction, and graceful architectural design. Some original features like wine cellars, parts of temples, fortifications, and the underground water tunnel remain intact. The first written mention of Uplistica appears in the 7th century, but archaeological evidence dates it back to the early Bronze Age. Its name, meaning the Lord's fortress, reflects authority rather than any religious association. A legend says the city was built by slaves using pickaxes half covered with gold, earning freedom once the metal wore out. This story reveals both the intense labor used to shape the city and Georgia's ancient gold mining history. By the 19th century, Uplistsiki had been buried, but extensive restoration work revived it and earned it UNESCO protection. Have you ever dreamed of waking up in a forest cottage with birdsong and pine-scented air greeting your morning? Bishumi, nestled 2,000 meters high in the Ajara Mountains, turns that dream into a serene reality. The road to Bishumi winds alongside the Acharistskali River, revealing vibrant villages, wooden cabins, and sacred shrines. As you ascend through Goddard's Pass, you enter a landscape of alpine meadows and fragrant evergreen forests. The area is known for its healing climate, attracting visitors with respiratory or blood conditions seeking mountain air therapy. Bishumi's summer is cool and refreshing, while winters are mild, making it a year-round mountain retreat. Outdoor enthusiasts enjoy camping, hiking, horseback riding, and tranquil picnics in untouched wilderness. Because accommodations fill quickly in peak season, booking your stay in advance is highly recommended. If you're camping, be ready for sudden weather shifts and damp nights, even during the summer months. Pack wisely and protect your gear, as tents often collect condensation and moisture in the crisp mountain air. High in the Caucasus Mountains lies the village of Adishi, one of the oldest settlements in Georgia's Svaneti region. Known for its untouched medieval charm, Adishi offers ancient churches, traditional stone towers, and sweeping views of the rugged Caucasus peaks. Locals often call it Hadishi, but Adishi is the more widely used name beyond the region. While many villages in Svaneti have embraced modernization, Adishi has remained preserved and less impacted by tourism. The earliest known record of Adishi dates back to the 10th century, though the village itself is likely much older. Originally, Adishi included 5 neighboring villages, but all except one were destroyed by avalanches and landslides. Today, only ruins remain of those settlements, and the existing village contains 13 ancient towers and around 25 houses. Nestled among rolling hills and high mountains, Ushguli transforms with the seasons, snowy in winter, lush and vibrant in summer. Colorful rooftops, medieval swan towers, and green alpine meadows make Ushguli one of the most picturesque spots in Georgia. While many visitors start snapping photos at Nguri Dam, saving memory space for Ushguli is an absolute must. Situated at 2,200 meters above sea level, Ushguli ranks among the highest permanently inhabited settlements in Europe. It serves as a starting point for treks into the towering Caucasus, including routes to Georgia's highest peaks. The Ushguli community is made up of 5 small villages and is connected by roads that are only fully passable in warmer months. Snowfall blocks the Ushguli-Lenteki road for half the year, further deepening the village's seasonal isolation. Historically, Ushguli has remained remote. Even nearby communities were once difficult to reach, making it nearly unreachable for enemies. Its name comes from Ushishari Guli, which translates to fearless heart, reflecting its resilient spirit. Must-see landmarks include Lamaria Church, the Archaeological Museum, and towers linked to Queen Tamar's reign. Ushguli's unique medieval architecture has earned it a place on the UNESCO World Heritage List. Set beneath the 5,201-meter Shkara Peak, Ushguli offers unmatched views and incredible photo opportunities in every direction. Located on the southern slopes of the Caucasus, this glacier stretches 9 kilometers and spans a surface area of 12.9 square kilometers. Adishi Glacier is a remarkable valley glacier nestled in the heart of the Greater Caucasus mountain range in Georgia's scenic Svaneti region. Its icy tongue descends to 2,298 meters above sea level, forming a striking natural feature that draws many visitors. The glacier feeds the Adeshishala River, sourced from the meltwater and ice flows of nearby glaciers such as Tetnuldi, Gistola, and Lakutsia. Adishi Glacier is named after the village of Adishi, a historic and culturally rich settlement located nearby. The trail leading to the glacier is relatively flat, offering a pleasant and accessible hiking route suitable for most fitness levels. Along the path, travelers can enjoy breathtaking views of mountains, alpine meadows, and the serene natural surroundings. The area is a paradise for photographers and nature lovers eager to capture Georgia's raw beauty. Visiting Adishi Glacier offers a chance to explore both the geographical marvel and the cultural legacy of the Svaneti Highlands. Plan your journey to this hidden gem and experience the magic of one of Georgia's most stunning glacial landscapes. If you visited this place, comment number 2. If not, comment number 7. It features the highest elevation drop in the country and endless opportunities for free riding and backcountry skiing. Gudauri is the largest and most modern ski resort in Georgia, located at an altitude of 2,250 meters. The resort sits along the historic Georgian military highway, also known as the Sky Ravine Road. Gudauri is among the 5 highest permanent settlements in Europe. Its accommodations range from 2,000 to 3,258 meters above sea level, offering panoramic mountain views. Skiers from around the world are drawn to Gudauri's deep snow and scenic alpine terrain. It offers a variety of trails for all levels, including slalom, giant slalom, speed skiing, and super slalom. The resort is especially popular with freeriders, as it lies entirely above the tree line. Adventure seekers also come for paragliding, speed riding, and heliskiing experiences. With its expanding infrastructure, Gudari continues to grow rapidly as a mountain holiday destination. Its natural beauty and exciting activities make it a favorite spot for winter sports enthusiasts. Suppose you are an investor. What do you think about building a 5-star resort here? Is it potential? Its origins date back to the 12th century, offering both cultural depth and natural beauty to visitors. Omalo is a scenic village in Georgia's remote Tusheti region, rich in history and surrounded by dramatic landscapes. In June, blooming wildflowers cover the meadows, while snow still caps the surrounding peaks. Trails can be muddy that time of year, and high rivers may block paths, but the scenery remains breathtaking. July and August are the most popular months, ideal for hiking, camping, and attending traditional village festivals. Omalo sits at 1,880 meters, encircled by lush green valleys and snow-covered mountains. The village features authentic Tushetian architecture, including stone houses and defensive towers. One cultural highlight is the annual Tushetian Festival, which celebrates the region's unique heritage. The 16th century Castello fortress is a fine example of medieval Swabian-style construction. It once provided protection from invasions, especially during summer when residents took shelter in the towers. After Georgia's annexation by Russia, villagers moved into more modern homes, and the towers fell into disuse. Today, the restored fortress includes a small ethnographic museum and is easily reached from Upper Amalo. Standing at 5,054 meters, it's among the highest mountains in the Caucasus and is considered relatively easier to climb than others above 5,000 meters. Mount Kazbek is one of Georgia's most iconic peaks, combining natural beauty, rich mythology, and mountaineering appeal. Kazbek's summit was remeasured in 2019, confirming the official height with modern GPS technology. Several glaciers descend from the mountain, including Devdaraki, Ortsveri, and Swatisi, feeding the Turgi River. Kazbek is best climbed from June to September, with July and August offering the most favorable weather conditions. In winter, the snow and short daylight make climbs more challenging, but they're still possible for experienced climbers. The mountain is steeped in legends, including the tale of Prometheus, who was chained to its rocks for stealing fire from the gods. At 3,800 meters, high on a cliff face, lies the cave monastery Betlemi, once reached by monks using a long iron chain. This monastery is mentioned in the Georgian chronicles as a treasury and sacred site for the church. It stands as both a religious site and a symbol of resilience against time and nature in the high Caucasus. Located at an elevation of 500 to 550 meters, the area features rolling hills, plains, and steep highlands with sparse vegetation. Although not as vast as the Rainbow Mountains in Peru or China, Georgia's version offers a unique and captivating experience. The Rainbow Mountains, also known as the Red Mountains, are a striking natural wonder in Georgia's Kakheti region. These vibrant hills showcase colorful layers formed over millions of years through mineral deposits and erosion. The oxidation of various metallic minerals has produced vivid hues of red, orange, yellow, and purple across the landscape. It's conveniently located just about a 2-hour drive from Tbilisi, making it an easy day trip. The colors serve as a natural timeline, revealing geological processes that shape the region over millennia. This lesser-known destination is ideal for photographers and nature lovers seeking unusual landscapes. Late afternoon is the perfect time to explore, as the setting sun enhances the vibrancy of the hills. One of the most famous natural sites in Georgia, Martvili Canyon, is known for its turquoise waters and year-round green foliage. Located in the Samegrelo region, the canyon lies along the Abasha River and features cliffs reaching up to 70 meters high. Historically, Martvili Canyon served as a bath and relaxation area for Georgian nobles during ancient times. Nearby churches and monasteries some dating to the early medieval era, highlight the canyon's cultural significance. The canyon is roughly 2.5 kilometers long and was designated a national monument in 2013. After renovations in 2019, the site grew in popularity and became a top day trip destination for both tourists and locals. Visitors can follow a looping trail that includes viewing platforms, waterfalls, and metal bridges suspended over the gorge. The path is paved and suitable for all levels of hikers, though proper footwear is recommended in wet weather. The park is open year-round, but sees the highest foot traffic during the summer due to pleasant weather. Summer crowds may limit the experience, with narrow trails becoming congested and boat ride queues growing long. For a quieter visit, the shoulder seasons, spring and fall, offer warm weather and fewer visitors. This makes early April to late June and mid-September to mid-November the best times to explore Martvili Canyon. It lies 160 kilometers north of Tbilisi and just 11 kilometers from the Russian border, along the Georgian military road. The town was known as Kazbeki for around a century, until 2007, when it officially returned to its historical name, Stepantsminda. It is a highland town in northern Georgia, located at the base of Mount Kazbek at 1,740 meters above sea level. Despite the official change, most locals and visitors still refer to it as Kazbegi out of habit. With a population of around 5,000, it's the only significant settlement in Georgia's mountainous Mojave region. The Terek River flows through the town, which is surrounded by forests and framed by the snow-covered peaks of the Caucasus. Mount Kazbek dominates the backdrop with an altitude of 5,033 meters, making it a striking landmark of the area. Kazbegi's climate is temperate, with cold winters averaging -5 degrees Celsius and summers reaching a mild 15 degrees Celsius. Rain falls mainly in spring and autumn, while winters often bring snow and harsh mountain winds. Extreme tourism is popular here, including mountain climbing, paragliding, horseback riding, cycling, and rafting. Visitors can choose from a range of accommodations, including hotels, guest houses, hostels, or affordable homestays. Surrounded by forests and alpine terrain, Mestia is also a popular destination for international sports championships and mountain tourism. Mestia is known for its breathtaking scenery, historical sites, and unique examples of Georgian architecture and ethnography. The village features traditional towers, ancient churches, monasteries, and charming local houses that reflect its deep cultural heritage. The Enterprise Georgia Agency supports eco and agro-tourism here, helping locals improve services and expand small businesses. The Micro and Small Business Support Program encourages regional product development and sustainable tourism initiatives. Mestia was awarded the cleanest tourism region in Georgia, following the government's Clean Up Georgia environmental campaign. This recognition has drawn attention to clean energy investment, climate-conscious agriculture, and environmental awareness. The town is also planning a co-working and co-living hub to attract digital nomads and long-term visitors. With 8 months of snow, Mestia is a haven for skiing, snowboarding, hiking, and remote work, thanks to its reliable internet. To address over-tourism, protected zones have been expanded to conserve biodiversity and support ecotourism development. Locals offer immersive homestay experiences, teaching guests to cook, craft traditional items, and ride horses through the mountains. It lies about 11 kilometers from Chiatura and 220 kilometers from the capital, Tbilisi. Katsky Pillar is one of Georgia's most enigmatic landmarks, rising 40 meters above the Karshuna River Gorge. This towering limestone column has stood for centuries, inspiring legends and religious devotion among locals. The first historical mention comes from the 18th century historian Vakushti Bagrationi, who believed it had pagan roots. He suggested that the site was once used as a fertility temple before becoming a Christian symbol in the 4th century. A 6th century carved cross at the pillar's base supports the belief in its early Christian significance. The mystery of how ancient builders constructed on such a steep pillar without modern tools remains unsolved. Today, Catski Pillar attracts both pilgrims and international travelers drawn to its remote and spiritual aura. It is a top destination in Georgia's Upper Imereti region, often combined with a visit to Chiatura. While reaching the base is manageable, climbing the pillar requires special permission and a week of monastic life. Those seeking access must fully participate in the monks' routines, including daily rituals and solitary reflection. It's just 33 kilometers from Ozurgiti and is famously known as the resort in clouds. Gomizmta is a climatic resort located in the Guria region, sitting 2,100 to 2,755 meters above sea level. What makes Gomizmta unique is that the clouds float below, not above, giving a surreal atmosphere year-round. No matter when you visit, you'll find yourself surrounded by mist, sunlight, and endless layers of clouds. The landscape features ancient tree trunks poking through a sea of white, creating an almost dreamlike scene. From the mountain's base, you can enjoy sweeping views of the Kolchik lowlands and rich natural surroundings. Gomizmta has mineral springs and is flanked by coniferous forests and alpine meadows that enhance its beauty. Summers are cool with average temperatures of plus 16 degrees Celsius, while winters are snowy and drop to minus 5 degrees Celsius. Historically, shepherds used the area as summer pasture land before it became a recognized health resort. By 1902, there were only 20 houses, yet locals already knew of the healing properties of the mountain air. Its ruins reflect centuries of rich history, offering a window into medieval life and strategic defense in Georgia. Timogvi Fortress is located in Georgia's southern region of Samtskhe Javakheti, overlooking the left bank of the Kura River. The name Timogvi comes from the Georgian word mogvi, meaning pagan priest or magus. Constructed in the 9th century, it protected key trade routes linking the Javakheti Plateau to the Kura River Gorge. After the destruction of nearby Sunda Fortress around 900 AD, Timogvi gained increased regional importance. It resisted many invasions, including Yusuf ibn Abil Sajjah's attack in 914, before coming under unified Georgian rule. Perched on an almost unreachable mountain, its layout spanned 3 hills with fortified walls and secret tunnels. The fortress included water reservoirs and a hidden path to the river for survival during sieges. Nearby, the ruins of St. Ephraim Church with 13th century frescoes reflect its religious and cultural legacy. Timogvi has inspired poetry and opera, including works by Tumanyan, Parnak, and Spendiarian's Almast. Though only ruins remain, the site still echoes tales of resistance and historical significance. It was built in 1983 to commemorate 200 years since the Treaty of Georgievsk between Russia and Georgia. The Russia-Georgia Friendship Monument is located along the Georgian Military Highway near the village of Gudauri. The monument consists of a circular structure made of stone and concrete overlooking Devil's Valley. Inside, a colorful mural wraps around the inner walls, portraying scenes from Russian and Georgian history. The artwork reflects major events and figures from both nations, blending historical and cultural symbolism. The monument lies about 120 kilometers from Tbilisi and can be reached by car or public transport. Its elevated location offers dramatic views of the Caucasus Mountains and surrounding valleys. During summer, visitors can enjoy the clearest skies and most stunning scenery from this vantage point. Souvenir stalls and small cafes nearby provide handmade crafts and local Georgian treats. It's a popular stop for tourists traveling between Gudauri and the Javari Pass region. Its cobblestone streets, ancient buildings, and peaceful atmosphere make it one of Georgia's top tourist destinations. Mitsketa is often called a city museum due to its historical significance and architectural heritage. Legend says Mitsketa was founded by Mitsketos, while King Parnavaz later made it the capital of Kartli in the 4th century BCE. Archaeological evidence suggests human activity here dates back to the 3rd and 2nd millennia BCE. The Javari Monastery sits on a hill above the town and is believed to mark Georgia's Christian conversion site. Built in a tetraconch form, Javari features 4 wings surrounding a central rotunda, and includes Greco-Persian sculptural details. Its interior is simple yet powerful, dominated by a life-sized wooden cross honoring Saint Nino. Svetitskhoveli Cathedral, another sacred landmark, was erected on the site of a 4th century church. This cathedral has a tetraconch layout and showcases fine Georgian stone carvings and angelic reliefs from earlier ruins. The facade combines symmetry and vertical design, echoing the aesthetics of 10th and 11th century Georgian architecture. Inside, murals depict biblical scenes, including those related to the legend of Christ's robe. At its heart lies the life-giving pillar, a powerful symbol of Georgian Christian faith and tradition. It is considered Georgia's most iconic religious site, symbolizing faith nestled in breathtaking mountain landscapes. Gurgeti Trinity Church stands at 2,200 meters above sea level in Kazbegi, just 1 kilometer from Gurgeti village. Since 2018, a new road has made it possible to reach the church by any car, enhancing visitor access. Travelers can also take a minibus to Kazbegi, then walk or hire a taxi to reach the temple. The hike from Gurgeti village takes about 30 minutes to an hour depending on the pace. Although the exact construction date is unknown, the church likely dates back to the 14th century. The name Gurgeti comes from the village that once occupied the area on the left bank of the Turgi River. On the opposite bank lies Stepansminda, historically the region's administrative center. In 1966, Gergeti village merged with Kazbegi, but the church retained its original name. Each year on July 16th, Gurgatoba is celebrated with a religious procession and traditional hymns. This event honors the arrival of the icon of the Mother of God and offers a unique cultural insight. The 20-meter-tall aluminum statue was created by Elguja Amashu Kelly, who won the Shota Rustaveli State Prize in 1966. Mother of Georgia, or Kartlis Data, is a famous monument located in the capital city, Tbilisi. Originally named Capital by the sculptor, locals began calling it Mother of Kartli due to its symbolic meaning. She holds a bowl of wine in her left hand for guests and a sword in her right to defend against enemies. This combination reflects Tbilisi's spirit of hospitality and its history of resistance against invaders. The statue was first built in wood in 1958 to celebrate Tbilisi's 1,500th anniversary. It was later covered in aluminum in 1963 and fully replaced by a new version in 1997. Standing atop Salalaki Hill, it offers a panoramic view of the city. The best way to reach the statue is by cable car from Reich Park, providing a scenic ride. Visitors often enjoy live performances by local street musicians near the monument. It is known for its deep individualism and dramatic landscapes, including peaks, cliffs, and ancient fortress towers. Svaneti is the highest mountainous region in Georgia, located in the northern part of the country's western side. These towers, once used for family protection, have become enduring symbols of freedom and resilience. The region boasts rich cultural heritage with unique frescoes, traditions, and striking natural beauty. Mount Chara, Georgia's tallest peak, reaches 5,201 meters, while Mount Ushba looms over Mestia at 4,710 meters. Svaneti is home to the Svans, a distinct Georgian ethnic group with their own language and strong identity. The area was once isolated, but is now accessible year-round by an asphalt road from Zugdidi to Mestia. Recent improvements in infrastructure have helped promote tourism and preserve local heritage. Winter offers skiing and snow adventures, ideal for lovers of alpine sports. Spring is perfect for hiking as flowers bloom and temperatures rise. Autumn, though rainy, features vivid foliage and cultural festivals across the region. To reach Ananuri from Tbilisi, you can take a shuttle van heading toward Gudari, Pasanauri, or Stepantsminda. Ananuri is one of Georgia's many medieval castles and a common stop along the road from Russia to Georgia. The fortress is located in the village of Ananuri, 64 kilometers from Tbilisi and 12 kilometers from Jinvali. It stands at the confluence of the Aragvi and Vedzatkevi rivers, forming a natural defense barrier. Built between the 16th and early 19th centuries, Ananuri guarded key routes from Dario Valley to Dusheti. The fortress never fell by storm and played a major role in battles between rival Georgian nobles. One small church, Mikurnali, built in the 17th century, lies mostly outside the main fortress walls. Over time, the fortress lost its strategic value and gradually fell into disuse. Today, Ananuri is a well-preserved tourist attraction and a highlight of many travel itineraries. Despite centuries of wear, many original walls, towers, and structures remain intact. Visitors can explore its churches, ancient frescoes, bell tower, main tower, and bathhouse. Oridi Lake lies in Tusheti's protected area, 2,650 meters above sea level and 6 kilometers from the village of Kunalarta. The lake is most beautiful from mid-June to mid-July, when rhododendrons bloom, and the area is full of vibrant color. By August, the lake dries partially, and the lush green fades into yellow, giving it a duller appearance. Despite seasonal changes, the surrounding panoramic views remain spectacular throughout the summer months. You can reach the lake either by horse or on foot, depending on your preference and fitness level. The horse tour from Omelo takes about 5 hours up and 3 hours down, often including an overnight camp. Hiking from Omelo is around 23 kilometers round trip, so using a car part way is recommended for a one-day hike. Make sure to bring plenty of water, as the first stretch of the trail is steep and physically demanding. Raincoat, trekking shoes, sunscreen, and a hat are essential due to sudden weather shifts and intense sun. Surrounded by dense spruce and fir forests, this hidden valley offers peace and beauty during the summer months. Bakmaro is a mountain resort in Guria where sea breezes meet fresh mountain air, creating ideal conditions for relaxation and healing. The resort operates mainly in summer due to high precipitation and limited infrastructure, including water and electricity shortages. In winter, access becomes difficult, though snowmobiles and ferry boats from Chokatauri offer alternative travel options. Temperatures drop to around -5 degrees Celsius in winter, while summer remains mild with an average of 14 degrees Celsius. Bakmaro is located 52 kilometers from Chokatauri and 340 kilometers from Tbilisi, accessible by any type of car. At 2,050 meters above sea level, the resort features cozy wooden cabins available for rent throughout the season. Due to the lack of running water, visitors must collect water from nearby mountain springs. A hotel named Bakmaro offers more comfort, though prices are higher than renting cabins Several small shops, markets, and playgrounds are available, providing basic necessities and spaces for children. Don't miss the tradition of watching sunrise from sunriser and sunset over the Black Sea from sunsetter. The statue of Ali and Nino is a moving sculpture located along the Batumi Boulevard on Georgia's Black Sea coast. It features two 8-meter-tall steel figures, a man and a woman, that slowly glide toward and through each other. The figures merge and separate in a continuous loop, symbolizing eternal love and separation. This kinetic art installation completes one full motion cycle in about 10 minutes. At night, colorful lights enhance the sculpture's appearance, making it even more striking against the dark sky. The statue is inspired by the novel Ali and Nino by Kurban Said, set in early 20th century Baku. The love story portrays a Muslim boy and a Christian girl from different cultural backgrounds. Their relationship represents themes of diversity, unity, and the emotional complexity of human bonds. The sculpture has become a symbol of multicultural harmony and a must-see attraction in Batumi. Nearby cafes and sea views make this landmark a popular gathering spot for both tourists and locals. The canyon is wrapped in dense greenery and offers dramatic views that make it one of the country's most scenic landscapes. Dashbashi Canyon, also known as Salka Canyon, stretches across Georgia's lush mountains, where deep gorges and the Krami River shape a breathtaking natural wonder. Originally popular with locals, the site drew more attention after the 2022 opening of its impressive glass bridge. Spanning over 700 feet, this unique structure features a diamond-shaped glass cafe suspended right in the center of the bridge. Walking across the transparent surface gives visitors a rush of adrenaline and an unforgettable view of the gorge below. From such great height, the Krami River looks like a thin silver ribbon weaving through the depths of the canyon. Reaching the site involves a scenic hike past waterfalls and blooming cherry blossoms that enhance the overall experience. Dashbashi Canyon is one of the most exciting nature day trips from Tbilisi and is easily accessible by car or guided tour. The 240-meter-long glass bridge hangs 280 meters above ground, offering a heart-stopping yet thrilling view of the gorge. As Georgia's first bridge of its kind, it has quickly become a popular destination for both locals and international travelers. A visit to the Chronicle of Georgia offers a refreshing view of Tbilisi, blending culture, history, and scenery in one impressive setting. Also called the History Memorial of Georgia, or Georgian Stonehenge, this monument tells the story of the country's past and religious roots. Located atop Mount Kini near the Tbilisi Sea, the site is known for its panoramic views and peaceful atmosphere away from the city center. From its height, visitors can admire the contrast between Soviet-era buildings and the shimmering waters of the Tbilisi Sea. Designed by Georgian sculptor Zurab Tsereteli in the 1980s, the monument features 16 massive bronze pillars, each over 30 meters tall. The upper parts of the columns highlight Georgia's royalty and heroes, while the lower parts depict events from the life of Jesus Christ. Figures like Queen Tamar, King Miriam III, and poet Shota Rustaveli are honored alongside biblical scenes and early Christian tales. The Chronicle of Georgia remains undervisited compared to other landmarks, allowing for a calm and unhurried experience. Its intricate carvings and large mosaics make it a great destination for photography and those interested in national symbolism. Celebrating Georgia's heritage, this towering memorial leaves a lasting impression on anyone exploring the cultural heart of Tbilisi. Positioned near the Gombori Pass on the Tbilisi-Telavi route, it became more accessible after the 2010 construction of a new road. Ujarma Fortress, located in Georgia's Kakheti region, is a centuries-old site surrounded by dramatic mountain scenery and deep historical significance. Built in the 3rd century, the fortress served as a royal residence, especially during the reigns of King Vakhtang Gorgasali and his son Dachi. Its thick citadel walls, towers, and churches were key to defending Georgia from Arab and Persian invasions during its peak. Though it declined after the Mongol conquest, Ujarma remains a powerful symbol of Georgian heritage and resilience. Visitors today can explore its ruins while enjoying breathtaking views of the Gombori Mountains and surrounding valleys. Stretching between the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea, they serve as a dramatic natural border separating Europe from Asia. Caucasus Mountains in Georgia are among the most breathtaking natural destinations, offering a rich mix of scenery and environmental diversity. These mountains span about 1,200 kilometers and cross into Georgia, Russia, and Armenia, forming a vast and varied landscape. In Georgia, the Caucasus dominates the terrain with high peaks, lush forests, and striking geological formations that attract nature lovers worldwide. The area's ecological value lies in its dense woodlands, deep gorges, rare wildlife, and alpine meadows perfect for exploration. Visitors can enjoy everything, from relaxed day hikes in peaceful valleys to intense multi-day trekking adventures in remote highland zones. Popular mountain areas along Georgia's northern border each offer their own unique culture, landscape, and charm. Reaching these spots involves navigating dramatic mountain roads, adding thrill and anticipation to the journey. The best time to visit is June through October, when trails are clear and the autumn colors transform the forests into a painter's dream. Fall is also grape harvest season in Kakheti, where guests can help pick grapes, stay in winery hotels, and enjoy music and feasting. This combination of adventure, culture, and natural wonder makes the Caucasus Mountains a standout destination in the heart of the Caucasus region. Located at an altitude of 2,850 meters above sea level, the Kuruldi Lakes lie on a plateau surrounded by Georgia's highest peaks, Shkara, Tetnuldi, Ushba, and Layla. When you gaze at the always full, crystal clear surface of the lakes, the reflections of the snow-covered mountains behind resemble stalactites, forming a surreal and unforgettable scene. This almost dreamlike view unfolds before your eyes, offering a sensation of wonder that feels both otherworldly and deeply moving. You can experience this fairy tale setting in Svaneti, just 10 kilometers from Mestia, where you'll also enjoy panoramic views of the Anguri Valley and the forested slopes of the Greater Caucasus. The journey to Kuruldi Lakes is relatively short, and hiking from Mestia takes only a few hours with spectacular photo spots along the way. Alternatively, you can rent a horse in Mestia and ride to the lakes, an adventurous yet peaceful way to take in the scenery. For those short on time, experienced local guides can take you to the lakes in an off-road vehicle, offering a quicker yet equally scenic route. The fresh mountain air will surely awaken your appetite, so be sure to pack enough snacks for the trip. The ever-changing light throughout the day transforms the landscape, making every visit feel like a new discovery. No matter how you reach it, Kuruldi Lakes promises a lasting impression, one etched into your memory by beauty, silence, and awe. Telavi, the cultural heart of Kakiti, is a medieval city that blends royal history, scenic beauty, and Georgian hospitality in one vibrant destination. The city proudly houses the palace of King Erikle II, a revered Georgian monarch known for his diplomatic skill and military strength during the 18th century. He was born in 1720 and died at the age of 78 in his Travelia palace, leaving behind a legacy that shaped Georgia's political and cultural identity. Travelia lies in the lush Alizani Valley on the slopes of the Tsivi-Gomberi Ridge, offering fresh mountain air and serene landscapes. Visitors can admire green river valleys, alpine meadows, and the majestic Caucasus peaks that surround the area in natural grandeur. As one of Georgia's oldest cities, Travelia has been inhabited since the 1st to 2nd centuries AD and once thrived as a major trading hub. Its history is closely tied to Caucasus, gaining prominence in the 12th century under King David the Builder, before declining after Mongol invasions. Today, Travelia has transformed into a modern city of over 20,000 residents, while preserving its deep-rooted historical charm. Tourists especially enjoy exploring Caucasus' winemaking traditions, which date back thousands of years and remain central to local identity. Famous Georgian wines, such as Saperavi, Kinsmarauli, and Sinandali, continue to attract wine lovers from around the world to Travelia. While its roots stretch back over 4,000 years, the city is best known for the influential Dadiani family, who shaped its identity in the 19th century. Zugdidi is a captivating city where centuries of history blend with a strong cultural legacy and scenic beauty. The climate in Zugdidi is humid subtropical, with warm summers averaging 25 degrees Celsius and mild winters that rarely fall below -2 degrees Celsius. Rainfall is frequent, with nearly 1,500 millimeters of precipitation annually, keeping the region lush and green throughout the year. For centuries, the powerful Dadiani dynasty ruled Samegrelo, with Zugdidi serving as their political and cultural capital. The current Dadiani Palace in Zugdidi, completed in 1873 for Queen Ekaterina, is one of the few remaining royal residences. Many other palaces were lost over time to warfare, fires, or abandonment, making this one especially significant for Georgian heritage. The palace complex originally included a botanical garden, extensive stables, a library, and even a traditional bathhouse. Today, the Dadiani Palace functions as a museum showcasing royal artifacts, fine artworks, and the rich legacy of the Dadiani family. Visitors to Zugdidi can enjoy a mix of architectural elegance, historical insight, and the natural charm of Western Georgia. Tbilisi was founded in the 5th century by King Vakhtang, the first Gorgasali, inspired by a hunting trip that led to a hot spring discovery. While chasing a pheasant with his falcon, both birds fell into a hot spring and died, revealing the thermal waters beneath. Impressed by the natural springs, the king decided to build his city there, giving birth to the future capital of Georgia. The name Tbilisi comes from the Georgian word for warm place, a direct reference to the area's geothermal activity. Today, visitors can still enjoy the famous sulfur baths, especially in the historic district of Abanotubani near the river. baths, built in the 17th century, feature domed brick roofs and colorful interiors with hues of pink, blue, and turquoise. Tbilisi became the capital of an independent Georgia on May 26, 1991, following the collapse of the Soviet Union. It has since grown into the cultural and academic heart of the country, home to universities, theaters, and research centers. The Old Town is a delightful maze of cobbled streets, showcasing balconies, Persian domes, and both modern and Soviet architecture. From Orthodox churches to Art Nouveau homes and the iconic sulfur baths, Tbilisi offers a diverse and historic urban experience. Once known as Batus, meaning deep water harbor, in Greek, it was ruled by the Ottoman Empire before becoming a free port in the 19th century. Batumi, a coastal city where Europe meets Asia, is fast becoming one of the Caucasus region's most attractive travel destinations. Today, Batumi thrives as a cultural and economic hub of Georgia, offering a mix of modern resorts, scenic beaches, and dramatic mountain views. Its location on the Black Sea coast gives it a mild climate, making it a year-round getaway with particularly long, pleasant summers. The warm weather stretches into October, so it's best to avoid the peak crowds of July and August for a more peaceful visit. To cool off, head to the city's nearby beaches, Ureki's magnetic black sand, or the serene shores of Gonyo and Kvariati. You can explore inland waterfalls like Makunseti and Mirveti, the former set beneath a beautiful 14th century arched stone bridge. Adventure seekers will enjoy activities such as rappelling through the dramatic Uchko Canyon or kayaking along the peaceful Ajariskali River at sunset. Batumi combines natural beauty and outdoor fun with historical depth, giving visitors a unique blend of relaxation and discovery. Georgia may be small in size, but its charm stretches far beyond its borders. From majestic mountains to soulful traditions, every moment here feels meaningful. It's a place where time slows down and stories linger in the air. You don't just visit Georgia, you feel it. And long after you've left, a part of it stays with you.